Look at me. I'm in my FantazmaGaming shirt. Check it out. The one that I wore for Ah! Ah!
Him the best.
Him the best. Him the best. It's a whole year. You've been subbed for a whole year. That's crazy. That is crazy. Cheers to you, Zeke, and your anniversary. Your anniversary of subscriptions. That's cool. Hey, and now I've got my FantazmaGaming shirt on as well. This is the one that from BGC last year.
Lord and a Jesus and a blood flyer above.
Shut up. Right, okay, great. Look, I'm wearing this shirt. Look, you're on this shirt. You're on this shirt. Look. It's that Baldy Gamer. Do I sell this? No, unfortunately not. One day maybe I'll make them. Or I could just send you the logo itself, the PNG, and then you can just make it in. You can just make it for free, well, for whatever it costs you to make the shirt. But then I don't have to profit from it. That's fine. I don't mind you wearing I don't mind you wearing the logo. If me and Baldy had a collab shirt, you'd buy it. Well, I'll speak to Baldy, and I'll see how he feels about sending you the logos, and you can just sort of arrange those logos however you want on a shirt. And then you can just spend as much and as little as you want on it. It's up to you then. Anyway, shall we have a chat with these crazy people? I don't know what the hell. So the thing with this game, I don't know if it's like, if it's a game where the things you're asking are, they sort of lead up to something, or if you could just do the bare minimum and sort of finish the game quicker but still get to the end result. I don't know if it's like a, I guess it's an investigation game, so you want to get the answer before the game tells you. But is it actually necessary to go through every single response? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We should do branded condoms. Okay, well,
midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10. Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was
You're a branded condom.
All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black
I
out.
don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Marianna's crazy. She's got some crazy. She does crazy work. She's doing crazy work. When were your scheduled
I
appointed
visited
times?
Dr. Dekker once a week on Tuesdays. It's my day off because I have to work half days at the weekend.
Works half days at the weekend. Bryce. Oh, hang on. I'm going to get rid of all this. This is just telling me. Oh, hang on. Is this taking notes for me? It's taking notes for me, isn't it? Oh, Jaya's written me notes. Oh, that's what. Wait, okay, right. Okay, I need to. So why am I taking notes if the game's taking notes for me? What? Everyone, join me this Thursday where we're going to watch Coronation Street. Such a dickhead, man. This is a Dr. Dekker. We're trying to find out who killed Dr. Dekker. Get on board, man. Have you ever destroyed anything?
Yes, I suppose I've destroyed a few things whilst in the hour. You can be the perfect supervillain. Nobody knows it was you.
So this guy, apparently, gets like an extra hour at midnight when time freezes only for him. And he gets like an hour just to do whatever he wants because everyone's frozen. And he's a creepy bastard as well. I remember this. Hang on, where is he? Bryce, where's his notes? Spied on his neighbour Jessica and took off her clothes in a frozen hour. And took a picture. He's a creepy, creepy boy. It's definitely something that Baldy Gamer would do.
That wretched vid goes on 24/7. 25/7, if you ask me. Your patient, Nathan, caused quite a stir. He interrupted one of the female students all night, apparently. Made her miscategorize some findings, going on about his dead girlfriend. It's amazing what you hear at the coffee machine. Well, I suppose that's a bonus. We're allowed to use their coffee machine while they're there.
They're there. Why didn't you stop seeing Dr. Dekker?
Because you have to hope, don't you, Doctor? It's only the power of hindsight that made me realize how toxic it all was. And after a point, you go too far to be able to come back anyway.
Whoa. Perhaps I should ask someone else a question. Okay. I can do that. Where's Jasmine? She's new. So's Lacey. Let's talk to Nathan because he just came up in conversation then.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it.
That's why you're here.
Yesterday,
Talk to me.
I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Idiot. Don't make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. That's a life lesson for you there. Why?
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Still think I should take notes? Yeah, I think I will do. I will do. Starting from now, I will do. My favourite, I like winter. Winter's good. Winter's good. My birthday's in winter. Christmas is winter. It's cold. No one wants to do anything, so I don't get invited out anywhere. Autumn's nice as well. Colours. All the colours of autumn. I like winter.
If you like winter, you're supposed to be hard-working and analytical.
Well,
I suppose that increases my chances of you curing my problem. I don't think winter was Hannah's favourite season. Not colourful enough.
summer and autumn is probably what Hannah's favourite was. What were you doing on Valentine's Day?
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day,
Henley
visiting Hannah's
Church.
grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
So he was at Henley Church. Nathan. Here we go. Where's my Feb 14th notes? Nathan. At Hannah's grave. Henley Church. Which is where Bryce works. And Bryce was at home alone, apparently. But within cycling distance to the office. Which is where Dekker was killed. This office. Okay. Oh, you got Minecraft working. Good. Very good. I'm still trying to find the time and want to set up a Minecraft server on the home server, and then that can just be on permanently, and people can just join it and do whatever they want to do, which could be pretty cool. Oh, you've been Elden Ring. It's just so I don't know. It is what it is. I hate it. I haven't even played it. I don't know. I hate it. So I'm never going to play it. You couldn't log into Microsoft Stepdad. I had the whole app. Oh, stupid. Finally got around it. Take a log in and get your game for go sick. This dude gets to mother fam. You've always wanted that. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he needs the sleep. He needs the sleeping stuff because he's mental. When did you leave Henley Church?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Oh, 2 hours played. 2 hours played. Left at 11 o'clock because I don't actually know. AM or PM. I assume AM? I don't know. How does this game work? We're just trying to find out who killed Dr. Dekker. And we've got a whole list. We've got a whole list of his clients who he used to see, but they've all sort of got these. Well, this guy's they've got. I was going to say superpowers, but it's not, or they think they do. Nathan has that Groundhog Day where he relives the same day over and over again, and then sometimes he'll do something and then it will continue on. Marianna blacks out and ends up on a beach. There she is there, Marianna. Like Ariel. Elin she's an end of life care nurse and is kind of into not into death, but she enjoys it just a little bit too much. Do you know what I mean? Claire. Who was Claire? Oh, she's the rich bitch. Her husband, what was the deal with her husband? Hold on. What was the deal with Claire? Oh yeah, she's a violent Delulu psycho apparently, according to Dekker. She's got obsessive tendencies. She's rich, but she can't pay for her husband's carer. Her husband's carer her husband needs care. I can't remember. Maybe he's just old. Maybe he's just an old man. But the husband cheated on her with an optician called Iris. Amazing. She doesn't believe that she's delusional, but who did she stab? She stabbed someone. She stabbed her husband, I think. But didn't kill him. She stabbed him, but he didn't die. No, he did die. She should be in jail. That was what happened. She stabbed someone and didn't go to jail for it. That was weird. Bryce, creepy graveyard man. He's a gravedigger at Henley Church. And he gets that extra hour at midnight. Doesn't take the sleeping pill at night because he doesn't want to lose his extra hour. And with his extra hour, he spied on his neighbour Jessica, took off her clothes and took a picture. So that's him. Who's we going to talk to? Elin. No, we're still talking to Nathan. Let's finish Nathan off. What were you doing at the time of the Dekker murder?
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
A missed call? We're talking about a missed call.
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
That doesn't feel like it makes sense. What was the epitaph?
We walk alone without our angel.
You'll take his sleeping pill, hell yeah. What did Dekker think of you?
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me, if that's even a thing.
Why is that a curse? If a car crash survivor, yeah, that's it. The wow nerd proposed to Hannah on there. Tamazepam, there it is. Sleeping pills. He cursed you.
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Well, yeah, if you tell me about your problems, I can help you out. What advice do you need?
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
This blotter art. What does it say? M? Is that an M? Does that look like an M? Hold on. M-O-W-O? Mo-O. Mo-O, no. I'd say burn the photos. If you have the photos anyway, just burn the photos.
Photographs it is then. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, 50 insanity points. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because I like it. Do you feel lonely?
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Yeah, move on, mate. Look when you're ready. Yeah, I suppose that's the right advice, isn't it? Well, we already decided it was the little girl in the intro. I mean, that is true. That is true. Dead guilty she was. Yes, actively look for someone else. Because if you wait for someone until they're ready, there is no... They'll just be waiting for the perfect moment. Do you know what I mean? You know, you gotta go and do it.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping.
That's
It's just
the way.
I'm missing. Although I don't really want any.
Get off that chair. At least he's took his shoes off, to be fair. Are you religious?
I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
I'm loving angels instead. Tell me about your mother. What's a cephalopod?
It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of the ocean.
True. Grand Canyon, for instance. What happened with the archaeologist?
She was interested. Maybe I misread. Maybe she was just...
Like on someone's
I
necklace,
suppose most
exactly.
women would enjoy me talking about my dead ex for hours.
What's your favourite season?
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah. Just the two of us. It's paradise.
Tell me about
She's
your
dead.
mum.
Thanks for bringing that up.
That's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. Marianna. And your cephalopod necklace. Alright, I'll ask that one last question. Aileen, how are you today?
I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
her old patients always seem to die while she's on shift. Apparently, now she's been dubbed the Angel of Death by her co-workers. You mentioned Hilda.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
Hey, we're all dying. We're all dying. Go to Marianna. See if she, I did go to her. She didn't have nothing. Yeah, she didn't have nothing. But maybe if we wait a little bit, we might find out if there's anything new. No. Maybe just a little bit longer. Elin, as in Elin Frames. Why do you need to see Hilda?
To help her finish her unfinished business. People who are dying.
Oh, you're going to grab a coffee with your old dad. Lovely
go.
stuff.
We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that
People
way.
are can get ready, no worries. Let me just get that response again.
To help her finish her unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way.
Loose ends, eh? Got some loose ends of your own? What's the unfinished business?
Hilda wants to see her daughter. She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
What's your talent? What talent? You ain't got talent.
Change my skin.
There we go. She's a chameleon.
What I looked like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on.
So we found out what her
How I
superpower is.
comfort them.
So let's just quickly note that down. She's a shapeshifter. 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 Okay. How does it comfort them?
I only shift at work to help my patients. I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone.
So it literally could be her doing anything to anyone. What are you doing Valentine's Day? I don't know. I was looking at the necklace as well. Can't figure it out.
It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know.
Yeah, she's there putting a northern man's voice.
Different to what I'm used to.
Hey up, Dr. Dekker. I'm here to sort you right out. I'm going to do you in. So she was on a hot date, was that? Let me just make a note. I'd like to know where everyone was on the day of the murder, or the night of the murder. For Elin, hot date with who?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date.
Some young guy.
Different to what I'm used to.
Hot date. Some young guy. Different to what she's used to. He was an optician. So they're all opticians and octopuses. Why was it different?
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier. Held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab and I went home, alone.
Okay, what time? Time frames. Yeah.
I think it was about 11 when I left Max.
11.
I'm sure you could check with the taxi
Max.
company if you really wanted to. If you think I need an alibi.
Max. Oh, messed my camera again. Some young guy. Max. got cab at, it'll be the evening, I'm assuming. Can confirm with taxi company. Okay. Tell me something else about Dr. Dekker.
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
3 o'clock, I think. Just a few hours later, he was... I still can't get over it.
3 o'clock, a few hours later. Right, okay. Died a few hours after 3. That's Elin info, that is. Elin appointment. Okay. What were you accused of stealing? Hang on. Elin had appointment with Dekker 1500. Okay. What were you accused of stealing?
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket.
Max
Alice,
Specsavers.
one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
Max Balls. Max Balls. As in Max Ignacio Balls. Max Eyeballs. What else has your parents given you? Patients. What else has your patients given you?
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
Trinkets.
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son never visited. He didn't care about his mum.
Bastard boy.
Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery? It just doesn't feel right to me. What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Yes, you are wrong to keep the locket. But not if it was given to you. If you're just taking it. If you're... what did she say? Did she say she took it or it was given to her?
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me
Oh, that's not what I wanted. They're all
Strictly
trinkets.
speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son...
Hold on.
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket.
Started with
Alice,
locket.
one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
She gave it to you, so it's fine. She gave it to you. That's okay. No, it's not wrong to keep it. It's given to
Thank you, Doctor. That makes me feel much better. I shouldn't let what Terry says bother me so much.
No more questions. Oh. Who was your date with? Max?
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type.
Oh. Tell me about Max.
I've known Max...
She only dates
years,
dentists.
but
He's
this
more
is the first time
the
we've been
optician
on
type.
I don't think he's boyfriend material.
Oh, not boyfriend material because he's a girl. Maxine. Is that what you're saying? What's Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day?
Dr. Dekker seemed fine on Valentine's Day. He seemed to be in a good mood. It didn't seem like anything was bothering him.
In a good mood, nothing bothering him. So here we go. Elin, what in Feb was in good mood. How can you tell when people are dying?
I can sense it, you know? It's like when you're outside and there's a sudden change in the light or the air feels different and you know it's going to rain. It's like that.
You can smell it.
I always know when one of my patients is fading, even before the doctors know. They're...
Oh, I've clicked by mistake.
I can sense it, you know? It's like when you're outside and there's a sudden change in the light or the air feels different and you know it's going to rain. It's like that. I always know when one of my patients is fading, even before the doctors know. Their energy changes. It sounds silly when I put it into words. I sound like my mum.
Tell me about your mum. Who accused you of stealing?
Of course, it was Terry that accused me of stealing. One of the other nurses. She's actually trying to make out that I'm some kind of HSK.
Which is?
Healthcare serial killer.
Oh.
You know, like those nurses that kill loads of their patients. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. Anyway, because a few of my patients have died on me, and some of those patients have given me gifts, Terry thinks it means that I've been killing them off.
Terry's an idiot. Or is she? Claire, what you got to say for me, Claire? How are you?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Oh.
I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Parents died at the lake house. What did you do at the lake house?
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there, by the lake.
The girl.
9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
A little girl. The lake house. Little girl at the lake house. Fishing with net on stick. Okay. Did you speak to the girl?
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
It's a free country, mate. Why was the girl sad? Let's find
David
out
had been
first.
hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Where's David today?
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
What skins did the girl see?
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them. I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
Just saying. Aylin, how do you know when your patients are dying? I can sense it when I put this gun to their head. Marianna was... Where was Marianna? I have it written down. She washed her hair, then walked on the beach and saw Erin on the pier with a man. So there we go. That matches up. Matches up, doesn't it? So they can vouch. Marianna vouching for this. Does that clear either one of them? Maybe it does. Yes, you could talk pretty good.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor?
Don't find her. Don't seek out this girl just because you had a conversation. How'd your parents die?
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Or survivor's guilt. What are you doing on Valentine's
The
Day?
day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
Session at 11, okay. Where... Claire. Session at... Whoop. 11. And then what? What did you do after that? What did you talk to him about?
Dr. Dekker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse.
Oh.
I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As the tea.
Sorry? No. Tell me your secret so you can't talk to the girl again. Oh, don't. Getting information could be good, couldn't it? Don't seek out... That's weird. It's weird to seek out the girl. No, don't do
I
that.
don't mean I'm going to hunt her down. Just, if I see her, I'll talk to her again.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. How did she seem special?
I don't know. I suppose she just reminded me of me. I spent a lot of time alone as a child. She said she was trying to catch some strange creatures that she's seen in the water.
Cephalopods. 250 questions asked. What was her deal? What was her special power? Did she have one? No, she's just delusional. That was all that was. What do we know so far? What strange creature? Let's carry on down this path.
I don't know. Minnows, probably. Everything's strange when you're a child.
It's true. What are you doing Valentine's night?
Valentine's Day night, I was at the lake house, watching David, like I always do.
But you didn't have a key. You said you didn't have a key. What was that about the spare key? What was the deal with the key? Let me go back.
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside.
Was that today?
I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
No, I think that was today. Yeah, how are you today?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
You know where you should go.
I went to the lake house.
Didn't see him.
Because anyway,
You should have gone to. You should have gone to Tim Eyeball's face spectacles workshop.
I stood for a while looking up.
Looked across the water,
I don't know
saw a
why.
girl, talked to the girl.
David.
Why was she sad? Because of the hunting. Where is David today?
David wasn't there.
Yeah, okay.
Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
Forgot her key and the spare's missing today. That's not just today, not on the 14th. So, okay, that's fine. Why were you watching David?
He has trouble with his mental faculties, and is getting worse.
That's what you get for marrying a 90-year-old.
I watch him and make sure nothing bad happens.
Do you love your husband?
Love? Yes. I suppose I always will.
How'd you meet?
Met isn't the right word. David has always been there, in the shadows, on the periphery. I move in very exclusive circles. You tend to see the same faces.
It's always there. What kind? Because she's got a cataract. She's got one leg shorter than the other, and a cataract in the other eye. It causes her to walk in circles exclusively. What kind of? Oh, it's always been always been there in the shadows of the cataract because she can't see out of the corner of her eye or something. Peripheral vision's all messed up. She's got tunnel vision. What kind of exclusive circles?
I don't move in any circles anymore. Those people were my parents' friends, not mine.
Oh. When did they die?
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young. Too young to be an orphan anyway. I had to toughen up quickly.
Stiff upper lip and all that. We did Bryce, didn't we? He's all sorted out, and he. Jaya, you came rushing in. Who had a session on Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Did we know that? Did we know about Nathan? New settings. Yeah, I got the sessions down, didn't I? Was there any other sessions? I don't think there was there? But Dekker asked for Jaya said Dekker asked for Nathan's number. Okay. Jaya, what else you got for me? How are you? Oh. 250 responses.
Hey you! Thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it though.
No grief. That's good. That's good. You're good. God damn, I'm good at my job. Tell me about Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor or shall we try and talk it out with him?
I forget what the problem was. I forget why Ben was an issue. Why was Ben an issue? What was the deal with Ben? Oh yeah, Jaya, is that right? Nathan was with a female student on Valentine's Day. Oh, that's stuff I've missed. Oh, suggest things he might have done to gain his trust. Oh. I can't remember what the deal was. What was the deal with Ben? Who's Ben? I forget who Ben is. Lawyer up. Let's lawyer up.
I think we should get a solicitor. I know the perfect firm. I'll do it all, don't worry about it. And that's why we've got insurance for these kinds of things anyway. But the cheek of it.
I don't know what.
I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him.
Him. What's Dekker like?
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Oh. Tell me about Nathan.
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Who's Tom? Who's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
Come on. Don't make me ask what it is to tell me.
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute.
Idiot.
Can you guess what happened?
He flew. This is incredible.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly.
Oh.
Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Oh. Tell me about Bryce.
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes.
Probably is.
You know, he's not the first person that's done that, but still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
Wondering what he can do to get that extra hour with you nearby. Claire is the rich one. What's her deal?
Claire seems to be shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else.
Looking after husband, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Looking after husband, I suppose, isn't it? What's to do with Elin?
Elin seems like a lovely person. I'm not really sure why she's here.
What's Marianna's deal?
Marianna is a special girl. You know, there's something about her that just makes you want to follow her. Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
Oh, social media star, influencer. Why'd you work late with Dekker?
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
Wanted to find order. What were they trying to spot?
Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters. Yes, letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters. He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Pattern in everything. Is there someone you want to say goodbye to?
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. You know, here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
Why?
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder. No, it's sad. But doctors come and go, and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. You know, I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Ooh, let me see this letter. To whom it may concern, please accept this letter as notice of my intention to resign from my position. D. And that's all there is. 11th of February. It's all spelt correctly. There you go. Let's ask Nathan if he was called.
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me, if that's even a thing.
Guess we asked him that already. Jasmine, who the hell are you? You're new. Who are you?
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
It's you. You did it. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. What were you doing on Valentine's Day?
I had to work all day at Providence.
What's your problem?
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving.
Like Harry Potter.
Mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting.
Harry Potter. What happens if there's a person in the painting?
They watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
Because you've still got your bloody clothes on. Why? Unnecessary. What do they watch disapprovingly?
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art. Because I'm too young.
Is that what they've said, is it? Did they say that to you? Do you appreciate art?
Yes, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
Who's your favourite top 5 artists? Tell me right now. How do the paintings move?
When I want them to, normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop.
Let's get some notes down for Jaya here. Not Jaya, Jasmine. Jasmine. Art gallery. Paintings move. That's a special power. Which paintings can't you stop?
I've been working on portraits, at home, outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard. I painted a man, Dorian. You know, after Dorian Gray.
Tell me about Dorian.
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
What was it saying? What did Dorian say?
That I'm ugly. That I have no talent. Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
Yeah, probably. Yes, it's true. Just imagine that. Going to a therapist for help. And then these paintings that I can make move, they say I'm ugly and I've got no talent. Is that right? Well, my professional opinion. Yes, I'm afraid you've got absolutely no talent whatsoever. Your best years are behind you. Oh, so rude. No, it's not true. I can't possibly say that.
I hear it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Oh, funny. What's this saying? Is this saying it's written stuff down? Tell me about
He was
Dekker.
shy. And then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
Oh, set fire. He's got a thing about fire. Setting fire to things. Dekker trait. Setting fire to things. Or patterns, say. Set fire to what?
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence. At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges.
And you're still working there?
Police did arrest me, though.
You're still working there? Why didn't the boss press charges?
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only...
She was happy for the insurance payout.
She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money.
This painting. This painting. How much is this painting that you just lost? Oh, that was 10 million pounds. That was a 10 million pound picture. Was the fire started for the insurance money? Did Petra ask you to set fire? I know an insurance scam. We should do that on this. I'm in. I'm already in.
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
Absolutely she has. She 100% does. Did Petra ask you to set fire?
Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra.
Story and destroyed.
I already ripped up the painting. It screamed as I cut it. And now whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
Tablets?
The temazepam? The sleeping
Oh,
tablets.
temazepam.
The ones you gave me last time.
Gives everyone temazepam. Sleeping pills. I didn't give you anything last time.
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
Why did she say that I gave them to her last time? But I said, Doctor... is this going to be a Fight Club thing where I'm Dr. Dekker and also myself? I think you lack a bit of self-confidence.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
Right, so that's not good. She should have gone to Eyeballs, cheap eyeball savers.
When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
I'm working it out. Stabbed. Oh, he was stabbed, wasn't he? Yeah.
I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
Yes, what were you doing? Remember quicker. Remember quicker. Who are you, Lacey? Who are you?
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
No, you look like a crack addict. No, what about you?
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her. But she was wise to it and started calling the police.
Oh, diversion. I tried to diversion.
Her throat with a bread knife.
That'll do it.
So I started a neighbourhood watch.
Good for you. What are you doing Valentine's
I was
night?
at Henley Church. They had a service that ran right up till midnight. For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well, now. Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life?
What's her name? Lacey. Lacey at Henley Church for late night service. For late night loners. Late night loner service. Late night loner service. Yes, I have someone.
Keep him safe. You never know who's going to come knocking on your door.
Why so creepy though? What's the point? Tell me about Neighbourhood Watch.
It was me and Agnes. Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in their bubbles. But Agnes... Poor Agnes.
What happened to Agnes? What did you do to her?
She went missing, and still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
She's missing, but she's not missing. What's the truth?
It killed them. It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a bit of double glazing. Kind of like the idea, but not sure if it's executed the best. I'm kind of in the same boat. The acting isn't very, you know, strong. It's not the strongest part of the game. But as I said earlier, I'm not sure. Like, I get, like, I've got my drop down of questions. I can ask my own questions, but if I ask the wrong question, then it doesn't give me anything. And is it a case of like I just have to click all the questions and eventually we get through it? You've been here the whole time in the background, but the viewer count didn't go back up to 3 until you typed. Oh man. Everyone's gonna have to set up their own little script that they can run while they're lurking, just so it types in the background every so often. Was the woman really selling double glazing?
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes. She let her right into her house.
Oh my god. Right into her house and everything. What happened after?
I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person into it looked like, I guess you'd call it a Medusa.
Snakehead.
Snakes for her face.
Snakes for her face. Voldemort.
And Agnes just fell to the floor.
Stone.
A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes.
What was her cause of death?
I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. He didn't believe me either.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you've not got proof, then tell me about Dekker.
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her.
No bodies?
Have they?
I don't know, have they? I don't know who Agnes is. Am I supposed to have had anything about Agnes? Yeah, they found Agnes.
What? That can't be possible. Is that true? Why don't I know about it then? When was this then? Is she alive? Her useless husband is?
Oh. Why is Agnes's husband useless?
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet. He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either. He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that's stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
Do you suspect their husband?
No. He's a weaselly little man who spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably like the National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing.
Agnes's husband is buried her, I reckon. Let's Agnes's husband. Agnes got eaten by Medusa, apparently. More likely, husband has buried her in back garden and built over. Okay. Was Ron digging a grave?
What a thing to say! Why would you say that? I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing. She didn't leave, and you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer. Unless... Agnes said Ron was laying the foundations for a new greenhouse. You don't think...
I do think. I bloody do think. In the foundations.
I need to call the police. I need to call them now.
My phone's dead.
They won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Absolutely not. This is not my jurisdiction. You're back to lurking, taking out trash and taking a shower. No worries. No worries. No, I won't call the police.
I'll get someone else to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I shouldn't really expect any help from you. Dr. Dekker used to call me the leech lady.
Leech lady. Sucking the fun out of everything. The fun sponge. Leech lady. Oh.
He said that I leech thoughts from people. Suck 'em right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too.
Oh, just like a leech.
Clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
I don't know. You sell double glazing. What a revelation. Oh my god. You sell double glazing.
Doctor, you're so good. We're going to get on just fine.
Lacey. Double glazing. Apparently it was her. Affair with Ron Weasley. Continue, yes.
David Hunt,
I can change my skin.
then Skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
On
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Oh, Doctor.
Are you looking at my
Surprised
bum
me.
again, Doctor?
Reminds me of Officer Yates. Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force? Nah, it's not something you drop politely into a conversation.
What, are your
He's
mates
been
with a
doing some digging and
grass?
he found a couple things. There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details, and another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire. I'll put them both on the desk for you. And thanks for the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh. Oh, wait. Well then. Let's have a look at this clues. Arrest report. At 20 to 9 p.m. on Tuesday, 8th of November, myself, PC Holt, responded to a call received from a neighbour at the Bower House, Western Park Avenue, concerning a reported disturbance. We arrived at the address and knocked at the front door, but there was no reply. We then examined the rear of the property and gained entry through insecure patio doors. We entered the property through this door, and I announced myself by shouting, "Police!" Did not hear a response. We searched the premises. Upon entering the dining room, I saw a female seated next to a man who was lying on the ground. The man did not appear to be conscious. Both persons were drenched in blood, and there was a substantial amount of blood on the carpet, walls, and furniture. I noted what appeared to be a steak knife on the floor, which was also covered in blood. At this point, I asked the woman to put her hands on her head, which she did. PC Holt secured the female while I checked the man for signs of life, but found none. I asked the woman her name, and she identified herself to me as Claire Castleford. I asked if she knew the dead man, and she said she was her husband, David Castleford. I asked what had happened, and she said that she had killed him. Following a search by PC Holt revealed no other persons present at the house. I said to Castleford at 8 minutes to 9 p.m, "You are under arrest on suspicion of murder," and then cautioned her and placed her in the back of a police car for transportation to Western Park Police Station, where I relayed the circumstances of the arrest to Hill, who, and then I can't scroll up or down, it doesn't seem like. I go up and down. No. You hate it when they use females. Crime scene report. Okay. Victim located in his office, seated on a chair behind the desk, soaked in blood with an obvious chest wound. Possible murder weapons: paper spike, 150mm long, protruding from the approximate region of the victim's heart. Estimated from liver temperature measurements to be between 8:30 and 10:30 p.m. on Valentine's Day. Note that the victim's body was reportedly discovered at 10:20 p.m. on Valentine's Day. Exsanguination due to punctuation of the left anterior descending coronary artery. Death would have occurred within minutes. He has just one name, Dekker. Dr. Dekker. No first name. Interesting, okay. Interesting. The arrest report says Claire killed David. Nothing to ask her about. Wonder if Bryce buried David. What happened with Ben? Ask patient about the paper spike. Too much to do today. Professor Warwick, who are you? Hey, sit down. I demand it. Stop trying to find my secret stash of sweeties I have in the bookcase. Where is he? Here he is. Professor Warwick. Jaya-hee, Jaya-hoo, Jaya-ha, Jaya-ha. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Marianna's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
Good night.
What was Jaya just saying then about I had asked for an address?
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling.
Emailed Marianna's address.
I emailed you Marianna's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
Dekker did home visits. Dekker did home visit. Okay. Any news on Ben?
I think that's all settled now. We are agreeing to pay Ben £5,000 and he's agreeing not to say anything about what
I can't remember anything about Ben. I don't know what the whole thing with Ben is. What did Ben see?
He thought he saw a creature coming out of Dr. Dekker's mouth. Well, at least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's not the kind of publicity that we need. Shiny, happy, sane people.
Right. We want the crazy people to come in and leave. Not crazy no more. That's what we're here for. That's our job. Why would I want Marianna's address?
Doctor, if you don't want it, don't text me and ask for it. It's all right. I don't mind doing menial tasks for you. Someone has to do them.
Did I text you? Did I text you? Home visits.
Yes, Dr. Dekker started doing home visits for Marianna. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office. I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
Why's that, eh? Why do you need your eyes on me? Home visit for Marianna, it seems. You spying on me?
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak. Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
Oh. Oh. Tell me about the paper spike.
It's in that police report that I gave to you. You should really take a look at it.
I did. Anything else to share?
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like he actually is here, watching over me. We had a connection. It's gone now, though. You can't have a connection with the dead, can you? Not for too long, anyway.
What connection?
Dr. Dekker asked me to have dinner with him for Valentine's. I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that. But it was flattering.
Don't sleep where you eat.
Like Marianna around.
Don't shit where you fuck. Unless you're into that sort of thing. You shouldn't be into that sort of thing. What did you do on Valentine's?
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
Like you said before. Home on a lonesome. Did I write that down? Bryce, Nathan, Elin, Claire, Lacey, Jaya, home alone. What a likely story. Is Marianna competition?
Sorry, I didn't mean I was competing. I was happy Marianna was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
Why was it stronger?
Dr. Dekker and I shared some philosophy. We'd both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and we agreed with a lot of what it said. Have you read that book, Doctor?
We've read the same book, so that means he likes me more than he likes you for your big old brain of yours. And that is... I haven't read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind.
In Cult of the Kinetic Mind, the author suggests that everyone is capable of psychokinesis and that the cult leaders specifically had these powers that turned their followers into disciples. It's not a fun read, but if you're into psychology, it's a blast.
Oh, well, might have to pick that up. What's psychokinesis?
Psychokinesis is the ability to change the physical world without actually touching it, just by using your mind. It's not just about bending spoons. It covers all sorts of things like telepathy, telekinesis, telesabalas.
Telesabalas.
Shoot me, I'm a Kojak fan.
Telesabalas. Psychokinesis common?
No, not at all in my experience. Dr. Dekker had an unusual number of patients who claimed psychokinesis. Either he'd been specifically looking for them or someone had been sending them.
Why would someone send psychokinetic patients here?
It's entirely possible that someone is targeting this practice with psychokinetic patients. To what end, I don't know. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are diagnosed as insane, or at least temporarily insane. It's a handy diagnosis if you're facing criminal prosecution, especially if it's for murder.
Oh. Psychokinesis. Clients funneled to Dekker. PK results in insanity. Plea. Good for criminals. Interesting. So that's do you believe in psychokinesis?
Like I said, all those cool things are in Cult of the Kinetic Mind, apart from Kojak, obviously. If you ever get a patient who thinks they can change the world with just their mind, then duck, just in case they can. But seriously, do a whole load of shrinking and make them better. Whether you believe in psychokinesis or not, you'll need to figure out your approach with those that do.
True. True. What approach?
How do you make people who think they have special powers better? Do you remain
Embracing
passive
it.
and support, encourage them, take them away?
Encourage the power. Encourage them to use their powers and then make them realise that they're just being a bit crazy and it don't work. Unless they do work, in which case I've helped them and they won't use their powers on me. Encourage.
Deepen their affliction?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, you're not the psychiatrist, are you, Jaya? You're just the assistant. Was Dr. Dekker helping or hindering?
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
Lose sight?
I think he was so overwhelmed by the patients he was getting. His curiosity just got the better of him. There was a definite turning point.
Oh, yeah. What was the definite turning point?
Somewhere around the time Professor Alderby turned up, that seemed to unsettle him. And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I think it was all too much for him. I think I misjudged him.
What was the deal with
deal with
Alderby?
it better.
What was the deal with Alderby and that tape?
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, octopus.
You address him. Listen to
Cephalopod.
me. You're not listening. It's your only bloody job. Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you.
Enough of that. I was zoning out while he was talking. Let's talk about grief.
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped.
Is it?
And you're going to ask me how I feel today?
I did ask you. Why does grief sound like being whipped?
Oops, that was a strange thing to say, wasn't it? Whipped. Am I all whips and chains in the bedroom or dominant in the boardroom? Don't answer that, it's not a question. It's early days for a harassment suit yet, what with Ben's nervous shock already.
Alright, Jaya. Did you talk to Nathan?
I didn't really speak to Nathan that much at all, but I have this strange feeling that I know him really well. I can't quite put my finger on it.
How strange. Why couldn't Marianna think in the office?
Honestly, I think Dr. Dekker had a bit of a crush on Marianna, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. There's some footage from their home sessions if you want to see them.
Yes, I do.
That was a joke, Doctor. I guess we found our level.
Why would that be a joke? What do you know about Dekker's mum?
Dr. Dekker did send me to see his mother once. She was dying in a nursing home and he didn't want to see her.
Aileen.
I remember him calling her a manipulative, evil old hag. You tend not to ask any more questions after that.
Fair enough. Let's go to Bryce. Let's see what Bryce is saying. How you doing?
Hello, Doctor. I've been thinking about our last session, and I just wanted you to know that I'm not a bad person. I know taking naked photographs is wrong, but you don't know what it's like until you face the same temptation. I'm assuming you don't know what it's like. Do you have an extra hour, Doctor?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna lean into it. Yes, I have an extra hour.
You're playing games with me, Doctor. I was going to tell you what I know about the murder weapon, but now, well, now you just have to go without.
Oh, look at me. I'm going to look out the window, not talk to you. Tell me about the murder weapon.
I overheard your assistant earlier. I know about that paper spike. It was sharp. What I really wanted to tell you was, there's someone else in my hour. A hooded figure. Watching me and following me. I followed it too.
A hooded figure? Who is it?
I don't know who it is. My initial thought was that it was you. That I told you about my affliction and somehow you'd got it too. Now I think maybe it's the military or some organization that wants to use the hour themselves.
Oh.
Maybe it's Dr. Dekker risen from the dead. I need to talk to you about him.
Why would the military be following you?
I'm surprised I haven't been approached earlier. I mean, my skills in the military. Special ops would be a breeze, wouldn't it? Waltz in past everyone during the midnight hour, get whatever you want, and return to friendly soil.
Would be good.
It also makes me think that they might already know all of that, and that they want to get rid of me in case I tell anyone else. Would you do something for me if they get me?
Yeah. Go for it. Within reason.
Would you tell Jessica I love her?
Oh.
She didn't really know me that well, but I did love her. And also, there's a hard drive in the bottom drawer of my drinks cabinet. Please destroy it. Please, don't look at it.
What's on the hard drive? Why has he got a hard drive that he wants to get rid of? Bryce got a hard drive that he wants destroyed if something happens to him. Disgusting. Where'd you follow the hooded figure?
Whatever it is that's following me, it doesn't want to catch me yet. If I move towards it, it runs away. And when I follow it past temptations. A bar brawl, an open till, an open bedroom window. Like it's testing me.
Tell me about the bar brawl.
I split the brawl up.
Good for you. Tell me about the open till.
I did nothing. I'm not stealing any more.
Right and all. Tell me about the bedroom window.
I looked in.
Pervert.
Watching other people is somehow built into our genes, Doctor. There was an old woman in bed. I went inside. Her bed covers were smoking. I think she'd fallen asleep holding a cigarette. I took the covers and put them in the bath. She'd have died otherwise. And no, I didn't take any pictures.
You little weirdo. Bet you didn't. Tell me about the paper spike.
Dr. Dekker frequently used that paper spike on his desk as an example. I'm sure he did it with the other patients too. He'd make me look at it, touch the point to see how sharp it was. He'd tell me that because I think it's sharp, it will hurt me. But if I thought it was nothing, it could pass right through my hand.
I think that's true. Spare David.
I'm actually a classically trained pallbearer. There are a lot of health and safety considerations. Not everybody can do it. Well, properly at least. Occasionally I step in if the funeral director is short-shouldered. I do remember her face. She wasn't upset in the usual way. She seemed agitated. Her husband must have been a giant. The coffin was so heavy. I remember because aft port side...
Another railway shoulders, you bastard.
That, and he wasn't lifting correctly.
Why are you on a killing with a paper spike fee? Did Claire ask you to do something with David's body?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Doctor. I saw Claire Castleford's husband in the coffin myself before carrying him to the grave. He is in the ground. I'm sure it wouldn't take much for the police to get an order to have him exhumed. Just make sure it's done on Tuesday morning when I'm off.
Off on Tuesday.
I spied on Dr. Dekker not long before he was murdered. I'm not sure I should tell you what I saw in his basement.
The complete series of encyclopedias. What'd you see?
I'd been feeling uneasy with Dr. Dekker for some time. I mentioned how he'd changed before, so I began spying on him at home. One night, the basement door was open, and Dekker was returning upstairs. I skipped past him, and there she was, a girl. It was difficult to tell. It was dark, and she was chained.
A girl. What'd you do?
I removed the chains, dressed her, and sat her in the police station. There's no evidence, though. No evidence of what he'd done. But she was free. I saved her. I'm not evil. I destroyed evil.
Well, there's a good lad. Have you seen Jessica again?
Jessica is a beautiful woman. I've not spied on her since the incident we talked about. I have real feelings for her, Doctor. We've never connected.
Never put your pee-pee in her poo-poo. Maybe you should just try talking to her instead of trying to dry hump her.
Thank you. It's nice you think I'm capable of such basic interaction with females. But I'm still in awe of her, really. I will think about it, though.
Just tell her that you've got an extra hour, and then, in order to prove that, you can meet up with her a few minutes before midnight. Like, hello, cool, just a few more minutes, midnight. The hour happens, and then you can, like, put her in a funny position, take a picture, and then the hour runs out, and be like, look, I got this picture of you, how would I have done that if I haven't got an extra hour? Superpowers. Hey, it's Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. How's it going?
I put my hand through a rusty nail at work today. It hurt like hell and bled like I'd been shot. I closed my eyes and thought, this isn't happening. The nail is just a worm, and it will wriggle through me.
Did it?
I looked back. Can you guess what I saw?
Bloody stump.
When I looked back at my hand, it was healed. Look, see?
I don't think you cut your hand. How did your hand heal?
My hand had healed. The nail had become a worm and was wriggling in my palm. It was like a little miracle. Like magic.
Ooh. You think magic healed your hand?
I shouldn't really say miracle or magic. They're words that Dr. Dekker used when he tried to get you to think things and make them real. But do you think it's real, Doctor? That magic is real?
No. Magic is science that you can't currently explain. No.
And so it isn't. I envy you, Doctor. I wish I could be so sure.
Off port side.
I find using nautical terms to describe the position of pallbearers fitting. Plus, Most of them are 3 sheets to the wind. You know, drunk.
3 winds to a sheet. What's the deal, Claire? What's going on? Have you seen your arrest report?
It makes for interesting reading, doesn't it? I can tell you're dying to ask me about it. Fire away.
Loves the attention. Arrested for murder.
That's what it says. I can see you're confused. The police say that David is dead, fatally wounded when I stabbed him. The coroner says that David is dead. Everyone says that David is dead. There was even a funeral. But I know he's alive.
How can he be dead and alive? What's going on, Carrot? I could have a funeral. David isn't dead.
He's buried at Henley Church. You can go see for yourself. There's even a headstone. One of your other patients was a pallbearer. I never forget her face. You should ask him.
Yeah, well, I have. I have. Did you intend to fatally wound him?
David wanted to have a talk about our relationship. Not something any married person wants to hear. He said he'd been with Iris for about a year and that he loved her.
Oh, God.
He said he didn't love me anymore. Which I know is a lie. You don't just fall out of love with somebody. I reacted badly. I grabbed the nearest weapon I could find, which happened to be the steak knife, and stabbed him with it. There was so much blood. I instantly regretted it.
Crazy lady.
So, I fixed him.
Fixed him with your superpowers?
It was about a week later. I brought David back to life. Not with voodoo, not with virginal sacrifice. I just willed it to happen, and it did. Dr. Dekker told me it was possible, but only if you're not buried.
Telekinesis.
He says once you're in the ground, there's no coming back. But until then, you have a chance at resurrection.
Oh. Did you resurrect David?
Yes, resurrection. But now that I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything holy about it. I think reanimation is more an accurate term. Like, I'm an evil necromancer raising things from the dead.
What are the results?
I think his brain was already decaying during the week that he was dead. Important bits. So when I brought him back to life, I didn't heal him completely. Just gave him life in the state he was in. I mean, he's hunting and killing things and trying to roast them on fires he can only light with matches, but that's about it. He's your basic Neanderthal. So I have a problem.
Sorry, I was just messing about with my moustache there, Claire. Sorry, I didn't listen to any of that. I brought him back to life, but something horrible, something truly wicked. He was a changed man. When he came back to life, he was no longer an optician. He was a podiatrist. Ridiculous. What's your problem, eh?
I'm being charged with murder because the police don't know he's still alive, and I can't get David to vouch for me for obvious reasons. I think it would raise quite a few more questions than answers, which is why I'm hoping that you'd be able to help me.
Like insanity play, is it?
Considering the circumstances, I'd be grateful if you could see your way to declaring me temporarily insane at the time of the murder. To lessen my sentence. Because I'm not a killer. But I can't prove otherwise.
Yeah.
You don't still think I'm a killer, do you, Doctor?
What? What? I can't prove I'm not a killer, but I can't seem to prove otherwise. Well, I kind of proves the point then, doesn't it, really? If you can't prove that you're not a killer, it kind of makes you one, doesn't it? In that situation, when you've stabbed someone and they've died. Yes, you're a killer.
At worst, it's manslaughter. I didn't mean to kill him. I just stabbed him a bit. And although he was dead for a week, I brought him back to life.
Well, good for you.
Does this mean you won't help me? Was I temporarily insane?
I don't think so, no. I think you kind of had full faculty. No, you weren't temporarily insane.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that. Let's have a few more sessions before you seal our fates. Or is it that you want something else? Like Dr. Dekker did.
Money? How do you stab someone a bit? You sort of just hold onto the blade a little bit and only let it go in like an inch or so. It's just a little bit. What did Dekker want?
Dr. Dekker teased me mercilessly about my electability. He didn't believe I'd reanimated David. Once he presented me with a dead mouse and commanded me to give it life again.
Why didn't you?
I didn't, of course. It's not something I'd throw around lightly. He changed his mind about me eventually. And then he mentioned the girl.
What girl?
I don't know, Doctor.
You just mentioned a girl. What?
He told me he'd locked up a girl in the basement of his house. Just for me. And he asked me to reanimate her. It was Iris. I said I couldn't reanimate something that wasn't dead, and he said that wouldn't be a problem. So I agreed. I just played along. I was hoping it wasn't real. I assumed it wasn't real. But he was offering me what I wanted. A temporary insanity diagnosis.
Iris. Where was it? Did I write it down about it? I don't think I wrote it down. But it was Iris. That Bryce saw in Dekker's... Did you help, Iris?
It didn't happen. Dr. Dekker called me from his house to cancel. He was furious. He said that Iris had escaped and he blamed me for it. He said that I must have set her free after he told me about her. I knew it was all lies anyways. He was obviously titillating himself by reprimanding me. He knew I'd never want to speak to Iris again, so I couldn't prove it either way.
What changed Dekker's mind?
Dr. Dekker asked if I could prove David wasn't dead, so I took him to the lake house. He saw that I was telling the truth. I can take you to see him too, if you like. Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Yes, I would.
Very well. In our next session.
Okay. Which patient pallbearer? Bryce?
Bryce was a pallbearer for David. He's also a gravedigger, I believe.
Just making sure you know. How do you know Bryce?
Smuggling a body out of a funeral can be difficult. Unless you pay the right people.
So Bryce was involved in getting the body back out so that she could bring it back to life. Is that what we're saying? How are you today?
I've been to the lake house regularly, keeping an eye on David. I saw the girl again, the one I told you about. She was playing outside.
Did you talk to her? What did you say about paper spike?
A paper spike is an odd thing to use as a weapon. I suppose if it went directly into the heart, it might work. Or through his eye, or perhaps through the ear into his brain. Or was it just a frenzied, bloody mess of a murder? Do you know, Doctor?
Did you speak to the girl like her?
I didn't speak to her this time. Something about her made me feel uneasy. I just watched her from the bedroom window. She'd caught a fish.
Hey,
She was holding it in her hands.
What fish was it? What'd she do with the fish?
I wasn't close enough to see, but for all intents and purposes, it looked as if the fish bit her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger, so which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Are you lying about never seeing Dekker outside your sessions?
How astute, Doctor. Yes, I did say I hadn't seen Dr. Dekker outside of our sessions. That wasn't a lie. Our trip to the lake house was made during a session.
How very loophole of you, you schlag. How is it possible that David was brought back to life?
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
You're lying about David being alive.
If David doesn't exist, then that means that I really did kill him. He really is buried, and I really should be going to prison for a very long time. That just doesn't seem right to me. It's more probable that I reanimated him under Dr. Dekker's guidance.
Why is that the more probable thing? What do you mean? Do you think you might be seeing his ghost?
I assure you, David is not a ghost. I've touched him.
Pervert. Bloody pervert. Is he not a human?
Since I brought him back, I felt that there was something different about him. Something not quite right. I think it's his brain. But how ludicrous that you can bring someone back in the first place. It's like that book, Pet Cemetery. Funnily enough, he does smell of earth, but that's because he spends most of his time out hunting.
Okay. What you saying, Elin? How you doing?
I'm okay, I suppose. Work's fine. Hilda's fading fast. Terry's Terry. I feel a bit sad, to be honest. I gave all my keepsakes back.
Oh. Why'd you give them back?
Well, I thought about it, and well, I know you said it was okay that I should keep them, but maybe it did look a bit suspicious, me having things that have belonged to patients who've died in my care. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me. The locket, the watch, the ring, even the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me.
Sarah Dekker.
I wasn't supposed to mention her.
Mama Dekker.
Dr. Dekker's mother. She was one of my first patients, but she died a while ago.
How's Hilda?
Hilda's nearing the end. She's been sleeping a lot, not eating much. She hasn't been that argumentative either. Although, she did give me a vicious scratch yesterday.
Vicious. Why?
It was nothing. I was just trying to
could she
her
slap?
meds. It's hard, you know. I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've decided I'm going to do it tonight. She hasn't got much time left.
Do what tonight?
You know the answer to that, Doctor.
Turn into
What
someone
have we
else.
been talking about? What can I do for Hilda that will make it all better?
Turn into her. Are you going to kill Hilda? Then Hilda's daughter.
That's the plan. I know, it sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up. I wish I could prove it to you somehow.
Hold my hand.
We could try shifting now.
We could.
Think of someone you really love. It might help if you close your eyes. Are you thinking of them? Can you picture them?
Oh, my eyes.
Hold on.
My eyes are closed. Oh. Northern Uncle John.
On the bright side, that probably means you're not going to die anytime soon.
What do you say when you shift?
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like, it's okay, don't be scared, I love you, Mum, or I love you, Dad. But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not really them. I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's what my patients want to hear. And maybe deep down they know it's not the truth, but it's got to be better than the reality.
Yeah. Why bother shifting if patients know it's not the truth?
Does it really matter if it isn't the truth? Isn't it worth it if it brings them peace? Tell me honestly, Doctor, do you really think that what I'm doing is wrong?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's wrong.
Good, because I really feel this is something I have to do.
Why do you feel sad?
I know it's silly, but those things meant a lot to me. They were reminders that I'd helped those people.
How's Terry?
Terry seems to have backed down since I gave the keepsakes back. Actually, it doesn't seem like she's been very well.
Oh, she's poisoning her.
Herself. Maybe she's got a bug or something.
Oh, what's she done to her? Paper spike?
It's true then. I'd heard Dr. Dekker was stabbed, but I didn't know for sure. It's weird that whoever did it would choose the paper spike.
It is weird. Why is it weird?
Dr. Dekker used to play with it in our sessions sometimes. You know, pick it up, handle it while we talked. I remember once.
Did he do it to himself?
He pushed the spike through his skin. Yeah, this bit here between his thumb and his finger. He said he didn't think I'd mind the sight of blood being a nurse and all that, but actually, there wasn't any.
Yeah, I think that's true, isn't it? Is there no like capillaries and stuff in that part of your hand?
I was a bit freaked out. At first, I thought it was a trick. A magic trick, you know? Like some kind of therapeutic test. Show the patient this retractable spike and see how they react. But it wasn't. The spike was real.
How do you know?
Dr. Dekker gave me the paper spike to try. It wasn't fake. It was pretty sharp, actually. I don't know how he did it. He said he just thought that it wouldn't hurt him, so it didn't.
Mind powers. Psychokinesis, yeah. Mind over matter. Why didn't you want me to know about Sarah Dekker?
It just makes things complicated, doesn't it? I knew Dr. Dekker's mother before I started seeing Dr. Dekker. She's dead, and now he's dead. I'm sure you're going to have a field day with it.
And just to... Oh, did you know Sarah Dekker was Dr. Dekker's mother?
Yeah, that's the reason I came to see him. I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
You're a double decker. Hey, check it out. I'm wearing the CGC shirt, the FantazmaGaming shirt. Why did he refuse to talk about Mum?
I told Dr. Dekker that his mum was dying, that he should see her before it's too late. But he wasn't interested. It wasn't like he hated her. It was just like it wasn't important. He asked me to take care of it for him. He did send his assistant along to see her once. Sorry, your assistant.
What do you mean by take care of it?
It was about the second, third session we had. He said he could tell that I was a good person, that I wanted to help people, and that I should think really hard about how I could do that. That's how I discovered shifting.
Hang on. 10 more seconds and Bacala will be back. Dekker's idea for
All
you
Dr.
to shift.
Dekker did was encourage me to think. But the shifting, that's all me. And my mum...
Check it out. Here's the shirt.
And my sister's an empath, but...
What?
I was just ordinary.
Hell yeah, and the back.
I felt like I wasn't special, like I was missing out. But I wasn't. I just hadn't discovered what I could do yet.
Hell yeah.
Sarah Dekker was one of the first ones I tried shifting for.
We'll get some new t-shirts made up for CGC 26. Get some new ones. Did you shift for Sarah?
I didn't really know what I was doing that first time. I mean, I didn't actually expect anything.
Retro Bone Zone.
I just thought, what would really help this woman?
Great.
I thought maybe she just imagined that he was there. But it actually happened. I changed into him. Dr. Dekker. It blew my mind.
She a shapeshifter. Boning in the zone. How's your mama psychic?
My mum's got these spirit guides and they tell her things. Mostly about my love life, it would seem.
Lol. Why'd you say I'm not going to die?
As far as I know, it only works on people who are close to death. That's the whole point of it. I have to hold their hand, and they have to think of the person, and they have to be near death. And those seem to be the 3 criteria.
Right, well then.
To tell you the truth, I don't really know what an empath is. I should probably Google it sometime.
Uses terms she doesn't understand. Great. Marianna. Yeah, baby. What are you saying to me? Baby. Smelling her armpits. How are you today?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
Oh, yeah. Want to do something to earn a little bit of money. What's rent day?
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
What is rent day? Her dress looks like that video that says she wouldn't download a car. So why would you download a film? By the way, if I could download a car, I absolutely would. It makes no sense. If I could download a car, I would have done it several times already. Have you had any more blackouts?
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session. But I think I will today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
Yes, I do. Let's do it. Maybe someone should come with you to the beach?
Doctor, I think you're getting a little anxious. If you ever wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
Before you mention something beautiful.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams. Sometimes I'll dream about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere.
You want a baldy... Hold on.
Warm and glowing. Like a beacon.
Like some beacon.
The most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up.
God damn it, Carrot. You want a baldy hat that makes you bald. Do you not just mean a bald cap? Do you not just mean one of these? Do you not just mean one of these? What's that on her forehead? It's I think it's the mouth. It was the mouth on her head. No, a woolly hat, but a skin tone woolly hat. You wouldn't download a girlfriend, so why would you download a film? Why a beacon?
It's so beautiful. It calls me. It's like I'm in a trance. What does the dream mean, Doctor?
And a snood for my moustache. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Perfect. Now I'm bald. Maybe the dream's made up. Maybe you're just chatting bare shit. Maybe the dream means you're searching for something. Symbolic. I got something you can search for, love. Quick, put your hand in my pocket and you can find out what it is.
I guess. I hate being in the same place for too long. Maybe I'm always searching for paradise or something.
You could be your favourite retro bone character with all that cool merch. Well, hey, I'll speak to Baldy and see what he reckons. See if he's up for that. Zeke wants the t-shirt already. He wants a me and Baldy collaborated t-shirt that he can buy. But I said I'll just send him the logos and he can make it himself.
I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
That's what she said there. What was that?
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing.
Checks.
I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
Check. Checks.
I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes a therapy check would bounce, but Dr. Dekker would be okay with it. Oh, my checks are fine though, don't worry.
My checks are fine, don't worry. It's fine. Do you have money
I'm
problems?
not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars though. Sometimes I'll get away with
You don't drink.
paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
They buy you drinks, but you don't drink. Men buy you drinks, you don't drink. But you go to the clubs that have the cheapest vodka, but you don't drink. How often do you go?
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
Dislike crowds that visit nightclubs.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Why slink?
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club.
Whore.
He just follows me.
You whore.
Wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
It's creepy. Not as creepy as you going around kissing blokes in bars and then getting upset that they're following you around.
They follow me wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
I don't know, in the club? To the bar? What happens after people follow?
It depends where they follow me. If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave.
An hour?
Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
We're trying to find out what happened to Dr. Dekker, the previous therapist for these people. we think it's one of the previous clients has done it, and we're sort of trying to find out who, while also finding out what their whole deal is. She's a liar. She is a liar. What do you mean they disappear?
They don't just disappear into thin air. I think they return to the place I found them. But I've not run into the same person twice.
What are you even talking about? You're okay with men buying you drinks?
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink.
But you said you don't drink.
I'm a very good-natured girl.
Part-timer. 4 hours played. 4 hours played. Do people ever follow you home? We've literally just covered that.
Yes. They follow me home. They're silent. It's like a trance.
Oh. Do they follow you to bed?
There was one guy. A real gym body. I let him into the bedroom, but nothing. Nothing I did would stop him just staring at me. It was creepy.
It was creepy.
I got him to follow me outside, and then I just shut the door.
That is weird. Why are you good-natured?
Don't you think I'm sweet, Doctor?
No, I think you're a murderer.
Okay, then.
Talk to me about Dekker.
Are we still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
Tell me about Dekker, you harlot. Did Dekker visit you at home?
Dr. Dekker suggested home visits. I think he was probably checking up on his investment. You're not thinking of doing home
investment?
visits, are you, Doctor?
Investment? Yes, I am. No, I'm not, no.
That's good. I'm not sure I can afford any more of your time.
Okay, money problems. Going to bars, accepting drinks, but not drinking them? Because she doesn't drink? How you doing?
I burned the photos of Hannah. It didn't work. I suppose because the loss was superficial. The next thing I burned was the rocking chair. That worked. I've been getting rid of her stuff ever since. There was a day when I attacked a Salvation Army bin, but I gave in.
You attacked a Salvation Army bin?
I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
Not necessarily. I don't think. You can dig deeper into a problem and find more heads of the Hydra, shall we say. What problems did he give you?
I started out with depression. Now I seem to repeat days. Even if you don't believe the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
Okay. Why was Dekker crazy?
I think that he possibly cursed other people, a bit like he cursed me. Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
Giving people powers. Giving people powers? What happened to the bin?
I accidentally put Hannah's diary into a Salvation Army donation bin. They're like huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom. I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
That's good, that's progress. Did you read it?
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. That she was going to break off the engagement.
Well, you did propose to her on World of Warcraft.
I regretted it.
What do you regret?
I regretted that I mourned for Hannah so long.
Oh, damn.
I regret the grief. I regret all the days I slept through because of it. Had I known she didn't love me anymore, things would have been different. I'm a bit angry now. If I had that day over again, I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
What? How did Dekker curse you?
Curse. Or remembered. I was hoping he'd forget. It's going to sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed him.
Mm. He's in your mind. He gets into people's minds. Why did you believe him?
I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed.
I did expect the punch, Karen.
I think he was going mad. He said he'd give me a demonstration.
A demonstration?
He had his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame. There was no flame, and then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere. And he tried to hypnotise me to make me forget it.
You remember the flame, even though he hypnotised
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't. For whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
Never let him know your next move, Carrot. Never let him know. Why do you want you to? Why were you scared, little baby boy, little baby bitch boy?
I was scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along, keep coming to the sessions, pretend I hadn't seen what he'd done. It was awful because I was suffering through the same days over and over again, but I couldn't talk to him about it because he'd know.
I hydrate. I hydrate. I hydrate. I've got no fluids. I've got no fluids up here. I've got no fluids. God damn it! I'll have to go and get a drink. Hold on. Let me get through this day, and then I'll go get a drink. Well, let me get through this day, because then we'll end the stream, and then I'll go get a drink. How about that? Why do I want you to forget?
He'd become bored of me, so I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he hypnotised me, he didn't want to play with me anymore, so I got basic therapist.
What's a basic
therapist? He told me lots of people get depression. To become more active, see more people. And although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be.
Jaya, you came up for Jaya. What do we know about Jaya?
Yeah, I talked to her quite a lot. I'm not sure how many days of that she'd remember. She seemed to care, which is more I can say for Dekker.
She doesn't remember any. He remembers more about talking to her than she does. That's... Shall we? What do you know about the spike?
I didn't notice Dr. Dekker had a paper spike. I haven't really seen more than a foot in front of me since Hannah died.
Let's talk about Hannah.
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore? And thanks for the dating advice, by the way.
There you go. Did you follow it?
I signed up for a dating website. It's a bit easy, to be honest.
Oh yeah, alright.
If I message something they don't like, I change it when the day replays.
Hey,
it's not very honest.
Yeah, it's good. That's... Why isn't it honest?
If I'm being honest, I'd probably rather ask out one of the patients I've seen here. The friendly redhead.
Marianna, of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Back off. Back off, Marianna. She's taken. Did you kill Dekker so you wouldn't have to suffer through repeat days?
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I wanted to be as far away from him as possible.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who did.
How far away? How much more further away can you be while being alive if they're dead? Continue. And that's it.
You can stop looking at me like that. You've made me do this.
That's it. We're going to leave that.
Don't try and escape. You're all tied up.
I'm all tied up.
Now tell me the truth. Is this a dream?
Well, that's something to come back to, isn't it? There we have it, folks. Is this all a dream? Who knows? Why have I still got this on? Stupid. Take that off. We'll pick that up tomorrow. What the hell's Jaya doing? Your interest has been piqued exponentially, expertly. Just arrest them all. That's the safest thing to do, isn't it? Everyone's a suspect. Put them all in jail. You know, the more people we have in jail, the less crimes that can be committed. Right? That makes sense, doesn't it? We just make everywhere a prison and put everyone in it, then no crimes will be committed. That's how that works, isn't it? That'd work. Life is a prison and we're all in one. Doesn't mean there's any crimes that can happen. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm going to go and do something else now. I'm going to have a drink. That's one thing. So I'm going to need to satisfy the hydrate. Yeah, I'm tired. I am tired. I'm going to go and have something to eat. Go to sleep. Then wake up. And then go to bed. Is this what it is to be a 35-year-old man? This is it now. This is it. The best years are behind me. This is all I've got. It's just downhill. Or has it been going downhill? And I've only just started to realise how far down we are. See you next time, I guess. Well, maybe. Who knows? Is this just a dream? Is it all just a dream? Who knows? Ponder that today. And let me know what you think about that tomorrow. Alright? Yeah? Yeah, alright. Or should we raid into someone? I feel like there's a few people in, so it's almost worth raiding, maybe. Verily, 'tis so. What we got going on? 5 people? 5 people are watching. Oh, let's go into Rusty. He's playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's go drop in. Let's go into... I'll leave you with Rusty. Rusty... Whoop. Rusty Fin Games. In we go. Everyone jump on. Everyone get in a raid. Get yourself in. Say that you want to raid. Do it right now. Fantastic. I'll leave it there then. Rusty, up, Rusty. Yeah, I'll leave you Rusty. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, yeah? Catch you tomorrow, yeah? Yeah? Alright. I'll see you then. Peace.